Hey everyone, it's Tori from Calypso Creative Planning, and in today's video we're going to be looking at how I used my new Boho Arrows 1-month planner for the month of November. So I'm going to walk you through my setup for the whole month. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is my new Boho Arrows 1-month planner, and I am using Noteshelf for this month. So I pulled up a side-by-side of GoodNotes where I keep my stickers, and I'm going to pull in some from the Luxe Book Paper Chaser set. And I'm decorating the vertical view of this cover. This planner comes with both a vertical look and a horizontal look with links. And so I'm going to decorate this front cover here, and then I can just copy it and paste it onto the horizontal view. So these little paper clips are from M. Chung Digitals, and I'm kind of obsessed with them right now. I'm using them all over the place to clip little notes in my planner. So they are absolutely adorable. She's got really great stuff in her shop. Definitely go check it out. So I'm using the pen tool in Noteshelf to write out a little title that just says November 2020, and this is my favorite pen in Noteshelf. I wish GoodNotes had it. It's really good. So now I'm going to select it, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to scroll to the next page. This is the desktop view of the cover, and I'm just gonna stick it right here on this cover. This cover has all the links, so you can click on lots of different places. And I'm new to Noteshelf, so I'm still getting used to things. I decided to leave this in this video so you can see what it's like to rotate things in Noteshelf. It snaps things. If there's a way to turn off the snapping, I haven't found that yet. Maybe someone can let me know if it is. So you can see I had a little bit of trouble. I was trying to rotate this sticker to be a label for this little notebook, and Noteshelf kept trying to snap it onto the angles that it wanted, and I wanted it to be perfectly aligned with the notebook. It didn't quite get there. I have a tendency to be a little bit of a perfectionist, and it's not exactly on angle, and it's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm dealing with it. It's fine. It's okay. So this is my rose gold sticker book in my shop, and I wanted to go to it to pull some glitter because you guys know I love glitter. One day there will be a whole glitter planner or sticker set or something. I don't know why this one didn't give me so much trouble rotating it, but it didn't. So rose gold glitter thrown on there. And this little notebook, it's integrated into the planner. If you click on the cover of it, it'll go to the inside, and it's got 7 subjects. I'm using it this month as my shop notes. So it's going to be everything I need to do with my both of my online shops as well as my social media. So I'm just using it for both. As you can see, it's a little tricky with Noteshelf. In GoodNotes, you can stop the hyperlinks from being active. In Noteshelf, you really can't unless it's with like the pen tool. You can stop it then. But I found myself clicking hyperlinks unintentionally quite a bit. So that's kind of an annoying thing. Okay, so this is the inside of the planner. I'm using this cute little note paper from Luxe Book, and I'm using the edit tool, and I'm cropping it down so I can make it look like it's tucked into the front pocket because I thought that'd be really cute. This inside cover of the planner has got several links to all the different sections, links to the notebook, links back to the desktop, and that little zipper is also a link. And this video is, you're getting a look at how I set up this 1 month planner for November, but it's also sort of a walkthrough of how this planner is set up. So it's like a 2-in-1. I'm going to grab another paper clip because you guys, these are so freaking cute. If you haven't seen my Instagram where I've shared some weekly spreads using these paper clips to tuck little notes into my spreads, you have to go check it out because I love these. They're so cute. She has some other clips too, little planner accessories, fun stuff. Okay, so this is just a look inside this notebook in this planner so you can see what all is included. The calendar section is what we're going to look at next. There's a yearly page, and I've used one of my 1 month planners before. This is the hydrangea one. So since I've already numbered it, I'm just copying it from GoodNotes and pasting it in here, and then I'm going to resize it. So this is a handy thing if you like using the concept of the 1 month planner. When you do stuff like this in one, you can just copy it and paste it into another one. Now, since I'm copying from GoodNotes into Noteshelf, it's doing everything as one image, whereas in GoodNotes, all those numbers are individual. So you can go back and edit them. Copying from GoodNotes to Noteshelf, it's just an image. And on my previous time using this in the hydrangea planner, I did have a books category for one of my tabs that I added in. So I have to go and edit that out. This is the important dates section. I'm going to speed up a little bit here so you can see I'm just dating it, and then I'm going to mark out the 31st because there's only 30 days. Birthdays, anniversaries, just going to copy that over and do the same thing. Now this is my monthly view, and you'll see that I use slightly different techniques here, but I'm going to go and find a sticker set that I want to use to pull in my November header and a 2020 header. This is the Darkest Star functional kit from the Digital Siren. I love this collection. She's got a whole great collection in this look. It's very good. So I'm going to pull November in here, and I'm going to just place it up here. It's already a pretty good size. Just make it a little bigger. And I'm going to go back and pull in the 2020. Now you're seeing you're going to see a couple different ways of how you can pull things in from GoodNotes. You can select it and then use the little selecty tool in Noteshelf and hit paste. Or I'm going to show you another one where you can just drag it over. It works the same way. Either way is good. So now I'm going to look for numbers that I can use to fill in the dates. There's several different ways that you can fill out this calendar. I haven't gone through, in this setup, I haven't gone through to decide on how I wanted to decorate it. So I thought I would just pull in these numbers. This is the Spooky Halloween kit, and I'm just dragging. You're going to see this here in a little bit because, like I said, I'm still getting used to Noteshelf, and I'm accidentally clicking hyperlinks quite a bit. As you can see, it gets annoying this planner is filled with hyperlinks. So if you're not used to Noteshelf where you can turn off that function, you may accidentally hit things. So because this planner it's a weekly and a daily planner, all those little gray boxes link to daily spreads, and then along the left hand side you can see the weeks. Those link to your weekly spreads, and then that little dot with each week links to a journal spread for that week. So it's fully linked. And down the middle, if you click on the rings on any section in the planner, if you click on the rings, it takes you to the index page for that specific section. So if you get lost, or if you're like me and still getting used to Noteshelf and you accidentally click it over and over again, or you click the little clip up at the top, you just go back to the desktop. So I'm speeding this up a little bit so you guys don't get, overwhelmed and this video is not forever long. I decided not to do the numbers and to just write in the numbers instead of using stickers. And I may go back and change that whenever I decide to actually decorate the month. I'm recording this narration on the 13th of November, and I still haven't decorated my month. Honestly, I rarely use my months, not like I use my weeks and my days, so it may not get decorated. Okay, so I clicked one of the weekly links. This is your first week, and I'm going to show you how I'm numbering these. And while we're looking at this numbering process, I'll explain some of the other things that you get on the weekly spread. On the left-hand side, you'll see a little fork and knife symbol that takes you to your meal planning for the week. The little weight symbol takes you to your kind of your exercise tracker, and then you've got a link for the month and the journal, so that everything's linked. All the little dots for each of these little days in the week links to a matching daily page. So now we're in the daily plan section, and I'm gonna decorate these pages as I go through the days as I need a daily page. I don't always do a daily page, but to make it a little easier for myself, I'm going through and I'm just adding the date at the top of each page. And then when I go to decorate it, I can erase it or I could use it. It doesn't matter, but it makes it easy for me to go ahead and number them so that I can have that already set up. And you can see you get your meal planner, your workout planner, your link for the month, the week, and the journal entry that goes along with it. So everything's linked on every page, so you can access everything super easily. So lots of links. If there's a way to count how many links you have in the planner without actually like physically counting every single one, I haven't found that out yet, because I'd love to give you a number. Okay, so I'm copying my monthly dated spread and I'm pasting it to the monthly in the finance section, so I don't have to number everything again. In the financial section, it's linked back to your days and your weeks, and everything's linked. So if you have a bill, you can write it down on that day, link it to the daily page, all that. You've got journal section, notes section with some different page templates. Just kind of giving you a little flip through here of what you can see. There's a book section. Normally in my 1 month planners I have 2 blank sections at the end. This time I did a book section and a health section, including this little measurement tracker so you can keep up with your before and after for the month. Here's your meal planner so you can keep up with breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, shopping list, little reflection area at the bottom. And I'm just going through and I'm just dating these just very basically. If I decide to decorate these pages on those weeks, I can erase the numbers and add stickers or change the color, anything like that. But yeah, I'm just going through and just dating this to make it easier on the front end. And I'm going back to the beginning of the meal planner. I'm copying the dates and I'm clicking the link that takes me to the weekly progress tracking page and just pasting the dates. That way I don't have to go through and write them again. I mean, you can. It's not like it would take you that long, but since I already wrote them, I'm just copying them, clicking the link for that week, and then pasting. And then just scroll, and I'm copying and pasting. And like I said, you can decorate these, as you're going week to week. But your weekly progress page comes with weight, water, steps, exercise, and reflection. So you can keep up with as much of that as you want or as little of that as you want. And once again, it's linked to every week so that everything's nice and handy and you don't miss out on anything. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I designed it mainly to help me and hope that you guys like it. But yeah, so see how it links back to that current week. And then everything is, like I said, linked on the calendar. I clicked on the link for the notebook, which you can find on every page. And this is the same notebook as what's on the desktop cover. And I want to decorate this. So like I said, I'm using this as my shop notebook. So all of my shop notes, social media notes for that part of my business is going to be in this little notebook. And because it shows up on every single page, it's linked. So I can easily go to it if I have a thought. I can just click the notebook at the top and write it. Look, another paper clip. Surprise, surprise. I love these things. I'm obsessed. Okay, gonna pull in some more rose gold that matches the decoration I added to the front of this planner or this little notebook, and grab some little boxes, some decorative paper stickers, and just layer everything. I will say one thing I do like about Noteshelf is you can click on something and you can say bring to the front or go to the back or lock it. In GoodNotes, to change up how things layer, you have to cut and paste to bring it to the front. So I will say that that's one good thing I like about Noteshelf. I'll probably do a video for you guys with my pros and cons for both of these apps. So if you've never used one or you're new to both of these, you're thinking about switching, I'll let you know what I'm thinking since I am testing out Noteshelf for this full month. Hopefully I can stick with it for this full month like I'm sticking with this planner for the full month. You guys know I like to switch things up. But I like the concept of my 1 month planners because it's everything that you need all in one place for that month. And if you like the planner for this month, you can just import another blank copy for the next month. And so you can have the same planner for all 12 months. You just import a new blank copy and it's easy. Or I guess you could just duplicate one that you've already have your notes in, but then you'd have to clear it. So it's just easier to import a new blank copy for whatever month you want to use it. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so each of these lines gives you a place to add a title for each of these sections. They're linked to different sections in the notebook. So I'm going to kind of speed through this so you don't get bored. But this is just how I'm using this notebook to help me keep track of shop stuff, social media stuff for the month of November or beyond. I can always copy these into the next month's planner. But once I write out all of these, then it's super easy to use the select tool and select the title and then click the link to go to that page and paste it, and then click the center of the notebook and it takes you back to the index. So I'm just going to go through and do this for each section so my titles are already there on the pages for me. So anytime I have a thought about, product ideas or video ideas, I can click the little notebook, click the section, and write it down so I don't forget that note. Because if I don't write it down, it is not staying. I'm just going to forget it. So this is an easy way to get your notebook prepped. Once you have your titles, you just copy them to the different sections and you're good to go. All right, so now we're back to the front. The paper clip, the pink clip over there takes you to the front. And now I'm going to call this little notebook paper here my ongoing to-do list. So if you click on the pink clip that goes with that, then it takes you to your quick notes area. You could use this for maybe your grocery list or your to-do list, your just random thoughts that you have no idea where to put them. You can access this page by clicking that pink pin anywhere in the planner and it takes you to that quick notes. So I forgot to give you a look at the book section, so we're just going to flip through here. I read a lot, so that's why I added this section. You can add your book cover to the left-hand page, and then all your book notes. And so there's a few pages so that you can keep track of whatever you read for the month. And then waiting for release if you're waiting on something that's coming up the next month or something. And this is how I'm setting mine up for the month of November. And I hope you guys like this. I hope it helps. A little flip through so that you can see how I'm using this. This is the before, and it's pretty, but it's blank. And this is how I decorated it after. And I have a whole series of 1 month planners in the shop, and I have more in the works. So I'll be doing discounts and bundles. So stay tuned.